Alright, welcome back everybody. Now I did another trip to Metal 4 in between episodes. Also, I think I figured out something. This research is read only, and it's getting 180 hash per second of research progress. So, we know that we're making 1 per second. Therefore, I guess one cube has 180 hash in it, which that alone seems strange, but kind of makes sense, right? Like if you look at this, how many seconds does it take for this circle to go all the way around, right? 2, 3. It should be 3 seconds if my theory is correct. What I don't know is if that is always the speed of every research, 180 hash per second, although it looks like this is also holding true right now in the next research. But yeah. Okay, so last episode we got hydrogen, what are we calling this? Hydrogen refinement setup. Here it is, over here. It is sort of just a passive thing that's going on. It's only happening when we have excess hydrogen beyond what we need for the power plants, which is not very often. Right now there's no excess. And yes. Okay. This is interesting though because... No, never mind, this is correct.
Mineral depleted.
So I was looking at this splitter here, which is actually used for when hydrogen goes back into light oil. So that would be like the very last step of what we do with hydrogen, which I guess that's fine. Alright, so today what I want to do is work on titanium alloy.
Mineral depleted.
Because, oh, we're losing iron and copper. Uh-oh. Once we could get the titanium alloy up and running, which is this guy, then we'll be able to make the interstellar logistics system, which is what we're researching right now. I mean, we could just hand make it, I suppose. Oh, actually you can't. It literally says that you cannot do that. Okay, in that case, let's get to it. It's saying we need a smelting facility, so that would be the arc smelter. We also need sulfuric acid, so just to make sure, what is this used for right now? Anything? Sulfuric acid is used for graphene. I mean, I'm just going to assume we have plenty of it because it's filling up this entire tower. So that's sulfuric acid. We also use steel. That's the one I'm kind of worried about because we have 4 blocks making it. Let's follow the line here. So steel gets made. It is a 50-50 split. Some of it going to make foundation, some of it making thrusters. And then, oh, this is just nothing. Okay, cool. So we can just lead it into this. Okay, that's easy. So let's go ahead and do that now. Yeah. Easy. So this is going to start filling up with steel. We're going to put it as supply. Alright. All good. And then also titanium is one. That's a tricky one. I guess we have it, what do we do? Let's see, we have it coming out there for the crystals. We have it going in here for the hydrogen fuel cells. I suppose we could do like another line or something like that. Yeah, it would make sense. If we built it over here, we could kind of utilize that a little bit. How about this? We could do it... We could come out here, then go up, and then across all these belts. I'll use the fast outserter. Actually I don't like this. Because this is being taken over by this, and I'm expecting that to like go a lot further in the future. So what I really want is it for it to be like be over here or something like that. I think I'm leaning toward just hand transporting it, you know, or having like a different titanium somewhere. Okay, that's. I'm also trying to be aware of the resources. Like we might want to mine this stuff. Okay, all right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make another tower. Ooh. No, I don't need to craft those. I'll just pick these up. There we go. Make another tower. Put it here, kind of where I'm standing. Yes. I think. Or even up here, I'm going to spread out a little more. Let me look at the map real quick. So we are kind of moving toward the South Pole a little bit. That's fine. Okay. Could put the drones in there, and that'll be... Oh, also, I boosted the power a little bit. I don't remember exactly. I think I just added a couple more accumulators and solar panels. But we did a lot of power boosting last episode. Okay, so the goal of this thing is going to be to make these. It's going to require everything. Now, do I want to build anything over? That's the question. How would this work? I mean, I'm going to hold on the sulfuric. We might not need the sulfuric acid, but I think the other stuff we do need. Maybe I'll just demand 500 of each. And I am going to put titanium for now, which seems weird, and we don't actually have a supply source for it right now. But that is okay for now. I'll figure that out later. Now, smelters. I want to look at the speed of this thing. 4 every 12 seconds. Okay, 1 every 3 seconds. So 3 of them is 1 a second. That's not very much at all. I'm going to start with that, and hopefully that works. And because of these inputs, you can see the 8 sulfuric acid. Really, the only thing I care about is that the sulfuric acid is on the inside. So, yeah, okay. So I'll do the steel out like this. Okay. And then sulfuric acid will be here. Actually, I might do it like this, because I think it's going to come in from here. So these are both inputs. Need some power lines. Okay. What else do we got? Titanium and the output. So the output's easy. We'll just go out like this. Input is also pretty easy. It's just going to be like that. Okay, those are input and this is output. And then cut off the ends. Let's hook up the sulfuric acid. So, how do we do this? I think we just keep this tower set up how it already is, and then we just pull out the sulfuric acid manually. So really it's just avoiding using the energy of like transporting the ships. Eventually we may not really care about that because we're gonna have excess power. But this will work for now. The question is titanium. Like, do I want titanium in here? Should we just maybe just put titanium in this tower? Or how about this tower? What if we just make it a supply and we make a long belt going here all the way over? This seems so silly, but I'm just not worried about the swarm anymore, so might as well. Okay, that looks a lot more industrial. So it kind of serves two purposes. One, it's supplying this smelting with titanium, but also it's supplying the entire grid. Now that'll probably change because eventually we're gonna have an interstellar tower that's actually receiving titanium deliveries. Alright, how's the power doing? Is there titanium on the way? Oh, I didn't do the sorter. Whoops. So the titanium actually may not be being used very much right now because a lot of these researches only have a small amount of yellow. Well, this one does, the next one's equal amount, but... Alright, so here comes the titanium. I'm going to go check on the power and just see what it looks like. It is nighttime over here. So these guys... I added a third miner right there, by the way, too. Okay, this is good. See, they're all lit up, which is a good thing. And they should be dispensing power, yeah. Not all of them are even dispensing, so it seems like we're very much fine. At least for now. Okay. Man, I wish I had an available slot here now to do alloy. Because that would actually help me quite a bit. Is there any of these that we don't need? I kind of want to remove turbines. I mean, we can always just remove something, but keep the... I need to get my name straight. Keep the distributor. Okay. Foundation. This is going to be for local storage, or personal logistic storage. Don't think we have a distributor yet, so I'm going to make one. And then I need to make 10 bots. Okay. Should be getting power. I'm gonna remove that and replace it with alloy.
Application complete.
At least 100. And I'm gonna not do a cap. I've started to change that a little bit. Also, before, when we were doing the inventory management and I was locking certain places to a certain material, I realized the downside of that is when you go and travel to another planet, and I had to empty my inventory to do that. I mean, I didn't have to, but anyway, that kind of messed it all up. So that's reset now. Okay, so that will supply me with alloy. Where is the alloy? In my... Oh, of course it's doing that thing that it does. Okay. Okay, so we have... No, we don't have the power yet. But we're getting very, very close. I think it's going to happen this hour. The problem is, you have to build... Oh, reinforced thrusters. We might as well start building these. And I only know this from experience. I'm pretty sure this is what's needed to build the vessels? Is that what they're called? Logistics vessels might be what they're called. Whatever that ship is.
Replication complete.
So I guess we're kind of chilling right now. Oh, I remember something. When I would play before, I used to cap these at like,
Replication complete.
I don't know, 4,800 or something like that. Because that way, anytime I had excess, I could go in and drop them. Like right now, I can't drop this in here because it's full at 5,000. I can drop the plastic though. So you might see me do that here and there. Why is this guy? Oh, no turbines, huh? Maybe we could boost some turbine production. See what it looks like. It's probably due to something else being short. Motors, yeah, of course. And iron plate. Of course, iron plate. What can we do about that? Probably because a lot of it is being used for steel right now. Well, this belt is yellow, so we could probably just boost the belt. But really, I mean, even the iron smelting is just 6 smelters, which is a yellow belt. So what we really want to do is change the iron smelting facility to something more robust, kind of similar to this copper copper line that we have over there. So let's do it. Essentially what I'm imagining is 12 smelters for iron. I don't really care where it is. It can be far away. It can be...
Replication complete.
Maybe we just destroy the wind turbines. Or even over here. Seems far away, but really not that bad. Might take some foundation, though. I'm gonna use all my foundation already. I thought... Oh. Yeah, we should have just removed foundation. Okay. So let me put turbines back on here, because... Like, foundation is very inefficient to have on personal logistics. It just takes a long time for them to ship all of them. Okay. Yeah. Now we could do 2 rows of 6, but I like just 12. It's a lot more efficient and smooth looking. So let's see, where's all this going? Whoops, how do I get... Okay. Yeah, smelter, okay. So essentially we'll have a green belt going up this way. This is like the finished product. Oh, look at that, it lines up perfectly. Well, no it doesn't. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, because we have magnets also. Okay, we'll probably be adding some miners as well to this, but... Because... Okay. There's gonna be a lot of upgrading. This, okay, this will be I think I'm gonna do some finagling. Now this looks weird, but okay. One more little change. I'm gonna have this go in here, so. Okay. Now this output is going to be for the iron. Ooh. Where's it gonna go? I guess all the way down this way. I don't love that, but it does work, and I'm gonna upgrade it later to be green belts. Okay, we can copy the sorters like that. If we had enough, which we don't. Okay. We need power to this stuff. I like to have power in the middle, ideally. Kind of mess that up a little bit. So let's see if we can just... Okay, maybe like here. That work? Wait a minute, what did I do? Ah. I think we need one more. Yeah. That doesn't quite work, does it? Oh, I know. Okay, this is annoying, but I'm gonna just go ahead and fix it. So it's like 4 in between each power pole is a decent design. This could be a blueprint. Could be. Not sure if I'm wanting a blueprint yet. Okay, iron plate. Hello? What? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Now, we want to upgrade belts. So this is going to be a lot of belts, so it might run out of resources as we're doing it. Do we get a green belt of... Okay, let me hook this up first. It's not going to work yet, but... should at least be doing something. The goal is to have this be actual green belts, like functioning with green belts. So at a minimum, we need to go all the way back here. But that's not enough because we got 2 yellow belts going into the splitter and 1 yellow and 1 green coming out. So we just need to increase the belt speed of some of the other belts going in. So like, this is a contender. Yeah. Definitely don't want more than 1 yellow belt per miner. But when 2 miners combine, they can be green. Okay. I guess that's kind of working, and it should work. I mean, it's not like the magnets are not using a full yellow belt all the time, so it should still work. We're just gonna have to keep an eye on it because we're likely gonna have to keep boosting the iron reduction. In fact, as I say that, I'm just gonna do this now because, you know, I'm thinking about it. Oh man, can I make one more? You can actually turn these to be at things other than right angles, but I kind of like to keep them right angles if I can. So I think I'm going to set this up to be a green belt from all three of these. So then we got to upgrade the intersections. Okay. And then this is going to be green. So yes, we could have just taken this into our smelters, but I think it's best to do it right. And I would say that this is how to do it right. In fact, I would do, in this situation, I would even go to blue here. I think we have enough blue. Because we got like two greens combining, you know, it's just seems like a good opportunity for a blue. So like if this whole thing runs out right here, this blue belt should still be able to supply the magnets and also the iron plate. So we should be good. Okay, we got more upgrades to do because we need to upgrade the rest of the iron belts throughout the factory. We got, I think I'll keep it yellow after steel, but all of this stuff I want to go up to green and then like that. Okay. Now hopefully that means we have 6 per second after the steel. And that should certainly help this electric motor production speed up, which in turn helps the turbine production speed up. Great, 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 great. Okay.
When building a conveyor belt,
What the?
confirm its starting point and end
Why is it
point.
telling me this?
Use up arrow to raise the conveyor belt one level. Use down arrow to lower the conveyor belt one level if it has been raised. Press keypad 0 to reset the conveyor belt to ground level. To avoid the conveyor belt snapping to a building, try holding shift.
I was trying to drop conveyor belts in here. I think that's why it started to give me that tooltip. I must have hit something. Okay, cool. We are 30 minutes in. Do we have enough to work on the interstellar logistics? Oh, you know what? I didn't think about this. Oh yeah, this is doable. We just need the alloy, which we have 100 of. Boom. So we got one in the works right now. And a second one. We need more particle containers though. Now one thing I could do is just make it like right here. So my thought was you have a interstellar tower on the planet. It demands resources in and supplies it to the planet. So it demands it from the solar system, supplies it to the planet. So that could be anywhere on the planet, it doesn't really matter. And then this thing can still be demanding titanium, but we still need titanium over here, which means I could see this thing being the titanium demander.
Replication complete.
Interesting. This also has an empty slot. Like, what if, this is kind of a crazy idea, but what if this was a supply of sulfuric acid and it just went in? And then this, like, just, we didn't take any in here. And, like, you know, eventually it's, wow, there's, like, no plastic going in. I guess all the plastic is being used for science. But we're actually low on light oil. Huh. Why? We shouldn't be. Sorry, my ADD is getting the best of me. Why are you low on light oil? Did something happen? Are we low on crude oil? I don't think so. Are we? How is this working? Crude oil. How much of this is used? Oh, this one isn't working at all. Yeah, it looks like we might be low on crude oil. Just ever so slightly. Is it one? Is this one per? No, it's two. Yeah. Okay. How many is this? 12. Whoops. How do I get out of this? Basically, you need a full 6 per second of crude oil to even keep up with this. 6 per second, 360 per minute. Yeah, I mean, I think we just need another crude oil deposit. It's interesting. Okay, where are you, crude oil? It's kind of scary, actually. I did not want to run out yet. Okay, there's like 3 more that I can see, so we can grab this one real quick. I doubt we have a miner. We might have a miner in this box over here, though. We do not, so I'll just make one. Maybe I'll do 2, we'll see. We have a bunch of yellow belts, so we should be able to do this pretty easily. And there's already power lines reasonably close to here, so that makes it easier as well. See, like, I would normally, if we didn't have planetary domination, I would be worried about the enemies right now. It feels great to not have to be worried. I feel like building belts in this game is quite easy, especially when you have good construction bots. I wonder if there's any advantage to trying to use splitters to combine them, or upgrading the belts. Even though we only need 6 per second, is there a reason why we would want to speed up the belts? Maybe to just smooth out any kind of hiccups and gaps and stuff? Maybe? I can't necessarily imagine a scenario, but doesn't mean there isn't one. Okay, there it comes. So we'll keep that as a splitter combination. I guess we'll do this as a splitter combination too. And then this guy, I mean, might as well do them all, you know? Now I realize the priority of things is a bit weird because it kind of prioritizes this one a lot, but I'm not too worried about that. Alright, can we do one more? Where was the other one? Okay, we did that. There's one way out there, one way out here. These other two are pretty far away. Let's do it. We can even use the long power poles to get out there. Boom. Another thing that makes this game slightly more simple than Factorio is that, at least it's not simpler because there's other ways to make it complicated, but for something like this, everything uses belts. There's no pipes. There's only one side of a belt. There's not two sides of a belt, which makes Factorio pretty complex, I would say. Just makes it more of a logistical challenge. Okay, here is the line. And we're gonna make a splitter again. Okay, is this done? Is it working? Yeah, I think I see it. Okay. Cool. Now we should be good on crude oil for a while. And we did that because we noticed the light oil production being a little bit low. We just moved, or we just changed the way that sulfuric acid is going to work. So I'm imagining the following. Hops over here could be a problem. In fact, if we did this, oh, there we go. Okay. All right, what's happening? What is that? Is it doing the steep drop? How do we change that? Shift? No. Oh, R? No. Okay, let's just see what it looks like. Why is it... I don't know. It's working though. Oh yeah, so cut this off until this empties. Although, I guess... easiest thing to do, so just in case I don't forget to check back on it later, I'll just do priority. Okay. Now, that should empty, and I think we're going to use it as titanium demand. So it'll be demanding it from the interstellar logistics tower. Oh look, there's oil over here. Huh. That's interesting. Maybe I could put the oil into the tower. But for now I want to test this guy out. So these things are pretty big. And it's going to talk to us, I think.
You've built an interstellar logistics station, which serves as the primary hub for interstellar transportation. With its assistance, manual cargo transportation among planets is no longer necessary.
Woohoo.
Set the station on the supplying planets as interstellar supply. The interstellar logistics vessels will automatically deliver cargo to stations in interstellar demand on other planets. If set to local supply or local demand, they will serve as planetary logistics stations.
Deliver to, yeah, okay, yeah. Alright, so, yeah, two things that need to come in here. These things are probably sucking up a bunch of our power. Oh my gosh, look at the discharge here. 60 megawatts of charge. Whoa! Look at this craziness. Okay, no, not gonna do that. At least not yet. Does it say capacity? It doesn't say, but I guess we can put the drones in. That's still 100. I don't think these take as many. Maybe 10. Let's see if we can start handcrafting them. Okay, there's 5. We're going to do this on the remote planet as well. So I need to remember 100. Did we already build? Yeah, we have the second one. We're going to use on Metallo 4. Already prepped.
Replication complete.
Oh. Oh, that's annoying. It doesn't say when it's full. So I'll just keep making them. It might take a while to make all these. Uh-oh. Steel. Oh, we never supplied steel, did we? No, we did. We had to have. Okay, let's go check out what's happening. The steel. Okay, personal logistics is full. Ooh, it's just really low. Yeah. It's like a lot of it's being sucked up in foundation. Okay, let's drop the excess iron over here. Where's the iron? Our beautiful iron facility over here. Well, I mean, it certainly has enough iron supplying it. So unfortunately, if you want to think about it as an unfortunate, the next thing to do would be to separate like a separate steel production line as well. It's not really unfortunate though, right? I mean, it's just right here. If we were to do that, what would it look like? Probably something like this. Let me just remember. Yeah. Excuse me. So that's like a yellow belt of iron. 6. Now, how many do we have currently? 4? So it's not that much more. I mean, 4 is pretty decent. I guess it's not fast enough, but it'll you know, it'll save us some room anyway to just move it, so maybe it makes sense. So basically what I'm imagining is a splitter here. One of these kind. And then you can even just have a yellow out. Okay, hold on, does this work? Okay, we gotta fix this. How do we change this? Max slope. How do you plus and... Ah, there we go. No, that didn't change anything. Tilt. What? Okay. Max slope vertical. Okay. I don't know. It's gonna have to be steep. So it will have only a yellow coming out, and then we'll have a yellow coming out here as well. Then a yellow here, which is the output. I guess the power poles are capturing all of those. Oh, almost. Not quite. So this is silly because now I basically want to downgrade all this. And yeah, a downgrade doesn't do anything, but... Or, downgrading isn't necessary, but I want to downgrade it so I can keep it straight in my head. As far as what's going on. And then we'll delete these guys. And somehow connect the steel back here. And keep the logistics base like that, the logistics depot. Okay, so where does that's a long yellow belt. Okay, come on. Oh yeah, we're going longitude, so it's not gonna look great. Okay. Belting all over the place today. Alright, what's happening? Why aren't you working? Uh-oh. Yeah, that would be a problem. Gotta input the iron. Export the steel. Okay. You know, even this is like, I don't love it because yes, we have 12 per second iron being produced, but it's like limited usability. But I guess it doesn't matter. It's just a matter of like if the rest of the facility, if the rest of the factory is satisfied. So like if we need to end up upgrading this to a green belt still, then we still can. I only undid it because I wasn't sure that we needed to update it yet. Also, this is interesting. We're getting a red... Oh, we're probably out of titanium. We probably need it delivered. Okay, let me check our little ships. Okay. 5 more, please. Did we connect the iron? Yes. Sorry, the steel, I mean. So what is the steel doing? It's making thrusters, and then it's finally making its way into here. Very, very slow rate. I think it just is what it is. Okay. Let's see how many of these fit in. Oh, where's the interstellar one? Up here. We got 5 in there right now. Oh, it goes to 10. Perfect. So we just need 10 of these guys, or Metallo 4, and we can start traveling. We have 5, so we just need 5 more. Done. Okay, now what I want to do is keep... Maybe do like 10 more power holes. We got the 100 drones, we got the 5 vessels, we got the interstellar logistics station. I think that's it. We can now go to Metallo 4. Now where is my little drop box? Here it is. We want to take... Okay, wait, turn off logistics. That, we want to take this, power poles. Anything else? I guess might as well take some of this stuff to leave there. Oh yeah, and check on fuel. Alright, let's map our trajectory and start cruising. Okay, look at this, 70% threat. I mean, we would get notified every time. Oh. My Google just got triggered for some reason. I assume we would be notified every time a planet gets attacked, but I don't know that for sure. It seems like it's been a long time since Metalla has been attacked. Metalla 4. Excuse me. It would definitely tell us if things got destroyed or damaged. Which means that it has been attacked. It's been doing fine on its own. We're approaching fast. Very remote planet out here, in the lonely edges of the solar system. Okay, slowing down. Slowing down some more. Alright. So, instead of these boxes, we will do a tower. Now, this is a tiny little remote planet with very little power generation. I don't think that's going to be an issue, but it might look like it's going to be an issue when we start this process. So, like, for example, yeah, 24% sufficiency, but I don't think that's a big problem. You could change the max charging power to say, it's funny that that's as low as you go as 30. Yeah, let's take it to the minimum. Oh my gosh, it's still a huge problem. We could build more solar panels, sorry, wind turbines, but we don't have any, first off. Also, I'm just not that concerned about it overall. Let me drop the poles and things. Okay, the ships are in there. We're gonna supply the universe with these things. We're not using local demand because there's no other towers on this planet, but if we ever do build towers on this planet in the future, putting it local demand will make sure that they have a bunch, or they get delivered locally. Now, one thing I want to do is switch the direction of this. Isn't there an option for that? Ooh, pretty cool, right? And you can even change this to be an outserter. What is going on here? Why are you... Oh no. Oh wait, no, we have belts. Yeah, we have belts. I remember now. Let's pick them up. Okay. There we go. Why is that so slow? Anyway, okay, so that is that. Yeah, let's take the is this called? The green stuff. Silicon. And then the titanium next. I think what I want to do is another splitter. Uh-oh. How do we do that? I think we could do it with a belt at a certain angle. Well, that looks really weird. Now, does that work? I think so. Why does that? Oh, it's because the power is so low. Yeah. These things are only working at like the inserters are only working at like half capacity. Oh, they're actually already going. Dang. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right, because we already marked it as remote demand back at home. So they are already going, which means it's interesting. I guess we'll just leave it like this and see what happens. I'm wondering if, like, long term is power going to be an issue, because I mean they power up to make their space travel, right? At least, unless it's using the power from the home base, I actually don't know. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last time we'll ever come over here. No, obviously not, but it is set up to be automated. Or it is automated currently. I guess the other question is, do we feel like it's safe? Is it easily defendable? That kind of thing. Maybe we add a little defense to this equation. But we don't have, forgetting we don't have splitters. Oh, I wanted to go all the way to this line. There. That's actually not cutting off any tower, so means we don't have to care about this stuff. Oh wait, I wanted to flip around. Cool. Oh man, these are backwards. Okay, now power poles. Okay, 54.4. Alright, well that is it for this episode. I'm gonna fly back home after the recording. But in the meantime... Oh, we need one more power pole. In the meantime, we need one more power pole. In the meantime, I'm just gonna leave it like this for and speed it up and see what this sufficiency gets up to as we're sitting here waiting. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next episode.